What's going on, everyone? Kun here with Caliber Whips, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to tie this Turks knot. It is a 6x7 Turks knot with two 275 paracord inner strands woven in between them. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so to get started we're going to need a jig. This is a piece of dowel rod that is about, I want to say, almost an inch in diameter. It's got about 2 inches between the nails here, and each nail is evenly spaced apart, and halfway between the top row, the bottom row starts. So just thought I'd let you guys know. So we're going to need a 3.5 foot section of 550 parachute cord. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little lighter here, and I'm going to singe one of the ends and then attach our lacing needle onto it. Just like that. I'm going to take my jig here and put my paracord in the rubber band, and then I'm just going to start going up to 4 and then down to 2 and so on. Okay, right here is where we go under. We're going to go from 3 to 6, going under. Make sure to get all the kinks out of it. And we're just going to keep on going down over to the next nail. See these two nails there together? We don't want that. We want to separate them. There we go. Now we're basically going to keep doing this over and over again and wrap it around to the next nail that hasn't been touched. And we're going to do the opposite of what the previous one did. So notice how this strand went under this one. We're going to go over. This one went under. This one went over. We're going to go under. Just like that. See that? And there we go. We have just finished tying our 6x7 Turks knot. Now, you don't technically have to use a jig. You can tie a 6x7 without using a jig. There are several other videos on YouTube on how to do that. However, I always find that to be the easiest method. Now here comes the fun part, and that is the green interweave that we have here with the 275 cord. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is take my lighter here and singe it, and then take our smaller 275 cord lacing needle. This is the needle that I also use to make falls as well. So here's one of the big tricks about this. So notice how these two strands kind of start here and end here. In order to keep it more clean, we're going to scoot over a little bit. We're going to start here. So we can either choose to go on top of the strand or on the bottom. And it doesn't really matter which one you pick. So I'm just going to go down right here. And this is going to be on the bottom. So that's what we're doing here. I'm going to take this rubber band here, hold him in place, just like that, so it doesn't really go anywhere. And this piece of cord, this piece of 275 cord, it's about 3.5 feet long. And we're basically going to just follow this entire strand. So we're basically just going to play follow the leader for the rest of the way. All the hard part's been done, all the thinking has been done for us. Now all we have to do is just act. Notice how we're just following this strand? That's what we're doing here. What I'm actually going to do, grab my snippers here, get that guy out of the way. We're just going to keep on playing follow the leader. Alright, so I've gone ahead and kind of tightened everything up a little bit because I didn't have enough cord initially to tie it with all the slack in it. So I just went through and I pulled all the slack out so the knot is a little bit tighter and it's also a little bit cleaner. So what I'm going to do now is take my second piece of 275 cord and attach it onto our lacing needle, just like that. So we have the 550 cord here, the 275 cord here, so I'm going to put the other piece of 275 cord right here on the other side. It's going to start on top of the other cord. So there we go, the Turks knot is complete. Now if you want to know how to actually attach it to your whip, all you got to do is hold the Turks knot foundation onto the bottom, slide it right on, and then what you do is you go through and you tighten each individual strand. So I'd recommend tightening the top one first. So where is that guy? Is he right here? Yeah. So I'd recommend tightening this one first. Just go through and pull it as tight as you can. Then go through and pull the black one as tight as you can, and then the bottom strand. So you have top, middle, bottom, right there in that order, top, middle, bottom. You tighten the top first, then the middle, then the bottom, almost as tight as you can, not quite, and then go through and do it again, super, super tight. So that's pretty much how you attach it. And that pretty much does it for today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as check out my secondary channel. And be sure to check out this video right here on how to do a Turks knot foundation. And here's also another cool video if you guys are interested. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.